involving 4 boys teams. This is the first game this evening. It is between our own Scott Highlanders and the University High Bucks. I'll get it out in a minute. From up in the Tri-Cities area of East Tennessee. And the next game would be between Anderson County and Catholic. And, of course, we'll not broadcast that, but we'll stay and certainly watch that. Tonight, the Scott High boys bring a 5-win, 7-loss record into the game to take on University High. Last night, the Highlanders lost to Catholic High School of Knoxville. The final there was 70-35, I believe was the final score there. So Catholic doubling up on our Highlanders last night. Of course, the Highlanders this week, this will be the 4th game for the boys squad. They played on Monday night. That was at York. Tuesday night, they were here at Anderson County. Both losses there again. A loss last night to Catholic, and now they're trying to salvage a win this week. University High last night, they played Anderson County, and Anderson County prevailed over University High. So we're just now seconds away from the introduction of tonight's starting lineups for each team. Rick Keaton, Woody Keaton on hand bringing you the action, and we're going to tip it up here with the Highlanders. The home team, I believe, on the scoreboard. We don't know. They're sitting to the right-hand side of the scores table, which should be the home team. We're not sure. They're in visiting red uniforms tonight, though, so that sort of throws us off a little bit. University High, they'll be in gold and navy blue trim uniforms. It'll be T.J. Llewellyn. He'll go out and tip it off against Brandon Bradley. No introduction of tonight's starting lineup, so let's tell you who's on the floor for the Highlanders. First of all, getting the start, T.J. Llewellyn, who will jump center. Scott Talbert, number 45. Number 40 is Mark Griffith. Number 13 is Jared Chambers. And number 21 is Derek Boshears. They start for the Highlanders, and I'll introduce the Bucks as we get a chance to tip up. Controlled by the Highlanders, and it's an over and back violation as Talbert controlled the rebound for the Highlanders. Flipped a pass actually in the backcourt to Derek Boshears across the way. Scott's still trying to orient which end of the floor he wants to be on. The Highlanders coached by Bill Hall. Keith Murley is an assistant. Jason Terry and R.D. West. Rounding out the coaching staff for the Highlanders, we're underway in the boys contest. First game of the evening from the Anderson County Classic. Outside with the ball, they work to the post left side. Turnaround shot won't go. Ball tip. Ball control inside. The putback and a foul. Reaching in will be Mark Griffith. He will foul number 21. That's Jabari Bowers for Anderson County. Let's get the rest of the starting lineup. Number 3 is Matt Conley. Number 4 is Matt Tillman. Number 34 is Jermaine Lomas. Number 21 is Jabari Bowers. He's at the line. And Brandon Bradley, he's number 30. The toss was up, and it's no good by Bowers. Still scoreless with 7 minutes, 44 seconds remaining first period. Second toss was good, and the first points of the game goes to the University High Bucks, and they lead 1-0. Highlanders with the ball. Pass up the left side. It's Derek Boshears. Drives on the baseline, cut off, back outside Griffith. He launches a 3, got it. Downtown Mark Griffith. The Highlanders lead 3-1. We're early in this contest. Welcome back to Anderson County, our second trip here this week. The pass lost, stolen. Driving out front, Jared Chambers takes it up the left side, off the glass, good.
Jared Chambers.
5 consecutive points for the Highlanders. That last layup coming off of a steal by the Highlanders. The Highlanders working in what looks like a zone defense. Outside the jumper, taking right side, it's good. That's Jermaine Lomas from about 18 feet out on the right wing. Highlander ball, 1-point lead. Griffith on the right side goes cross court to Derek Boshears. Derek back to Mark, standing right side midcourt, over to Scott Talbert. Talbert deep on the right wing, finds Boshears. Drives through the paint on the right side, goes in strong, has it blocked, and a foul called over the back. Looked like a nice block.
For a hack. If it's anything, it might be a little bit of body, but.
Nevertheless, we take it as that puts Derek Boshears at the line to shoot 2. First throw up, too hard, comes right back to him. 1-point Highlander lead. Derek Boshears at the line, trying to make it a 2-point advantage. Second toss up, no good. Back tipped, and it's controlled. Starting to break with it down the floor was Jermaine Lomas. Thinks better of it. Drives up the left side, cut off in the paint to the left wing. Inside, they force a pass, dumping it down low, kicking it back out on the right side. That's Lomas. Forces a pass. Talbert got a hand on it. Steal and take away by the Highlanders. Boshier slowing the tempo in the front court. Mark Griffith, deep left side, looking in the middle, comes back to Talbert, right wing. Talbert looks to score, launches a three-shot too high, bounds over the backboard, controlled by Griffith, passes inside Boshier, slices, scoops, up, shot no good, rebound the Bucks. University High with the ball. Lead pass up the left side to Bowers. Bowers hands it off, pull up, running jumper along the baseline. Matt Tillman goes up and scores over Scott Talbert. University High again takes a 1-point lead. They lead 6-5 with 5 minutes 40 seconds remaining first period. Chambers holding the ball. They work the perimeter, holding it now left wing. Mark Griffith looking inside first for Llewellyn, now finds Talbert. Talbot right back to Griffith, deep left wing, wants to drive, bumped at the foul line. A foul call on University High's Jermaine Lomas.
This is first team second.
Foul on the floor, the Highlanders to inbound. Their basket to our right, to trigger will be Mark Griffith. Bounce pass into Llewellyn in the corner. Tries to get a pass out and knocked out of bounds by University High. Mark Griffith again to trigger, this time along the left baseline, extended. Looking for help, lobs it into Chambers. Chambers left wing, drives to the corner, double team now, needs help, gets a bounce pass out to Derek Boshiers, deep left, back to Chambers. Chambers in the corner, looks for help, finds Boshiers, top of the key over to Griffith. Mark thought about a three, instead gets it back to Chambers from the top of the key. He launches, shot comes up short, sails out of bounds. Ball and possession back to University High. We didn't get the University High coach's name, but we do know the assistant coach on the bench for University High is former Scott Highlander Brent Shoemaker. Three-point try outside. Rattles, comes out, rebound. University High knocked away. Body's on the floor. We've got a foul somewhere assessed against the Highlanders. Probably Scott Talbert.
It's 2-3. 45, yep.
No, Scotts County, number 45.
This is his first, team second.
The Bucks keep the ball. They'll trigger. Their basket to our left. Long range three outside, rattles it off the glass. That was good by Jermaine Lomas. He sure didn't call bank shot, and I think he was as surprised as everybody else. Mark Griffith holds the ball, needs help. Kicks a pass back outside near midcourt. It's Derek Boshiers. University High in a man-to-man D. They open that at the beginning of the game. Pass outside Mark Griffith. Holds the ball. Mark looking inside, and nobody open there. Starts right, comes back left, picks up the dribble. Goes inside, that's Llewellyn, pumps the shot up off the glass, won't go. Talbot there, backside putback, won't go. Didn't use the board. Rebound this time taken by University High. They lead 9-5 with the basketball in the front court. Cross court, skip pass, left wing. Driving with the ball, that's Lomas. Dumps a pass inside, stolen by the Highlanders as Jared Chambers comes out with a basketball. Slows down the fast break, needs help. Gets it to Llewellyn, top of the key. TJ finds Boshiers, left baseline. Back to Llewellyn, 15-foot jumper, bottom. TJ Llewellyn. First points the Highlanders have picked up in about 2 minutes or so.
Really the only best good-looking shot we've had.
And just good movement. I mean, that was Boshiers cut off by two players along the baseline there on the box and found TJ standing wide open there at the foul line. Jumper from the top of the key, no good. Rebound, the Highlanders. That was Bowers on the shot. Highlander ball, the chance to tie this trip down the floor. Boshiers holds the ball, drives to the foul line, slices in, dumps a pass off, blocking foul call, University High.
University number 21, Jabari Bowers, his first, team second.
First substitution of the game for Bill Hall. Coach Hall inserts Dustin Phillips, one of his seniors, replacing Scott Talbert. Highlander ball, Boshiers penetrates, pulls up, needs help, finds Phillips from the top of the key. Three-point try, rattles, comes off, rebound. The Bucks pushing it quickly. Lomas up the left side, slices all the way in, dump the pass off, right to Mark Griffith. So Mark has the steal. The Highlanders the ball, and another opportunity to try. Dumping a pass inside low, that's Phillips. Little shot off the glass, won't go. Llewellyn couldn't control the rebound before stepping on the inline, and University High wants a timeout. They take a 30-second timeout. Couple of good opportunities. Last 3 times, actually, the Highlanders have been down the floor. A couple of good opportunities inside with the ball, sort of, I guess, short-arming a couple of shots, not using the backboard. So they actually probably could have had the lead at this stage.
Right. I don't know if we realized how close we was to the bucket. This is a little creepy, right? You know, 2-3 times right there, and couldn't get enough from the foul. But we come out and scored more in the quarter than 1 point we did the other night, though.
Yes.
It seemed like last night we had another lull in the fourth quarter. Last night game we scored 1 point again. And
that's been the tale for the last couple of weeks for the Highlanders, trying to find some offensive consistency. Game in, game out, quarter to quarter. University High working the ball inside, slamming it down in a foul. The slam goes to Brandon Bradley. The foul to Dustin Phillips for the Highlanders. Not seen every game the Highlanders have played this year, but that's the first slam I've seen against us.
It went up pretty easy, too.
Yeah. Bradley trying to convert the 3-point play at the line. His team leads by 4. The toss up, toss good, 5-point. Buck lead, 12-7. The Highlanders need to use this trip wisely down the floor. Boshears picks up his dribble, gets it back outside. Mark Griffith. University High stays in the man-to-man. Griffith into Phillips, top of the key. Dustin looking for TJ inside. Llewellyn not open, back outside. Jared Chambers on the right wing. Little give and go, finds Phillips. Phillips dumps into Llewellyn, goes up strong. May have been foul. Yes, he was. Blocking foul. Tillman for University High. And I really think that we got a good break there on the foul. TJ, once he went up in the air, wasn't shooting the ball. He was looking to dump a pass. Didn't see who, maybe Chambers to his left, but nevertheless they say TJ in the act of shooting, so he gets 2. The first toss, no good. Hits the front iron, comes right back off. Waiting on the second. This one up, this one good. 4-point Buck lead with the ball. Pass ahead on the right wing, drives between 2 defenders, Boshears and Phillips. Boshears took it away. Boshears slicing down the middle. Dumps a pass on the right side. Griffith couldn't handle the ball, and that was Chambers. Couldn't handle the ball against traffic. University High comes away with the ball. They have it front court now. Outside, this is Conley. Conley over on the left side. Tillman. Tillman drives, bumped, forces a pass inside, recovered. Going cross court in the corner. Driving around, pulling back, stepping up. High arching 18-foot jump shot by Jermaine Lomas. Highlanders in the front court. Boshears penetrates, back to Mark Griffith. Drives, pulls up, 14-foot jumper. Blocked. Llewellyn gets the ball and a foul call as bodies crash the floor. Whoa. Everybody's waiting on the call. The foul on TJ Llewellyn. He was in the air getting the ball. It looked like the University High player may have bodied him out, but I mean, the whistle came so far ahead of the foul. Looks like.
That's true. I won't say nothing, but that's the same guy we had the other night.
Driving layup off the left glass, good. That was Lomas again, and with that, the Highlanders want a timeout. They'll take a full timeout with 1:04 remaining. Let's also take a timeout. The play by University High gives them a 16-8 lead over the Highlanders. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What do you call a place where you get the great quality paint and expert advice that'll make your next project a success? I call it my Benjamin Moore dealer. Every time I go in, I come out with the best paint and the best advice. They make it easy to get the premium Benjamin Moore paint I need and the color I want, so it's done right the first time. By next week, I'll be ready for a whole new project.
Benjamin Moore. We make it simple, you make it beautiful.
Locally, find Benjamin Moore Paints and Phillips Apparel, your five-star family store in the Oneida Plaza. Domino's Pizza is making the freshest and best tasting pizza in town. Domino's Pizza is making every order hot and fresh, putting it in their exclusive Heatwave hot bag and delivering it right to your door. Call your order in today. Dial 569-2000. Pizza, hot wings, breadsticks, cheesy bread, salads, and more. Order now, come in and get it, or have it delivered to your door. Delivery is free. Domino's Pizza. Call in your order now. 569-2000.
Mom, look at all these homes.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Perkins, manager of Edgewood Homes in Oneida.
Mom, look at this bathroom.
At Edgewood Homes, you'll find the largest selection, lowest prices, and easy financing.
He said that Edgewood can help us finance our home, our land, and all of the hookups in one low payment.
With a no-hassle, worry-free warranty. Call us today at 569-9595.
It looks like we've finally come to the right place.
Bring your mom and dad to Edgewood Homes.
Welcome back to Anderson County. The Highlanders take a timeout with 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining first period. University High now outscoring the Highlanders by, a 7-1 margin in about the last 3.5, 4 minutes. On the floor for the Highlanders now, Jordan Jeffers making his first appearance, Dustin Phillips, Mark Griffith, Derek Boshears, and T.J. Llewellyn. Jeffers penetrates, dumps it back outside to Griffith from the top of the key. He wants to drive. Back outside Boshears. Boshears starts. Double team now, needs help. Gets a pass inside. It's Jeffers. Gets it to Phillips. Off the glass, good. Nice double assist. First Boshears to Jeffers to Phillips. The Highlanders pull within 6 points. 16-10 their score. University High basketball. The jumper from outside. Just a 2. That time taken by Matt Tillman deep on the right side. Back to an 8-point lead. The Highlanders trying to cut the deficit again. Jeffers picks up the dribble. Cross court it comes to Griffith. Griffith gets a screen from Phillips. Looks give and go. Phillips can't break. Back outside it comes to Boshears. Derek holds it at midcourt. Guarded man-to-man by Tillman. Tillman forces him right. Derek comes back, spins, pulls up, picks up the dribble, forces a shot, and the official says traveling. Another turnover against the Highlanders. 2.4 seconds remaining. University High from midcourt. Launching, that was Lomas. Off the glass, can't get it to go. After 1 period of play in the Anderson County Classic, University High 18, our own Scott Highlanders 10. After this message, we'll be back with the second period of play. Thanks for tuning in to Highlander Basketball. Now this message from one of tonight's high school sponsors.
You like simple better than complicated. You like quick better than slow. You like easy better than hard. So use Speed Pass to pay at Exxon. It's fast, it's free, and it links to a check card or major credit card you already have. To get your free Speed Pass, call 1-866-MY-EXXON. You like there better than here. How do we know? We're drivers too.
Is this what it felt like in your house this past winter? If so, there's a way you can stop feeding the meter and start saving money. It's TVA's Energy Right program, full of great ways to make your home more energy efficient and your bills more affordable all year long. So ask your local electric company for the free do-it-yourself Energy Right home evaluation. Stop feeding the meter and start saving money every month.
Plateau Electric Cooperative 569-8591.
Since opening their doors back in 1966, Danny's Drug's first priority has been their customers' well-being, taking the time to advise customers on the proper use of prescription and over-the-counter medications, offering convenient drive-through prescription services to keep you out of the weather, especially when you're feeling under the weather. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1. Reputable, friendly, and courteous service for over 32 years. Danny's Drugs, Main Street, Oneida, next door to Dr. Coffey's office.
As we begin the second period of play in the Anderson County Classic, our own Highlanders trail the University High Bucks by 8 points, 18-10. The Highlanders, at one point about midway through the first period, it was like a 9-7 game. The Bucks built it to 12-7, 16-8, and finally that margin of 18-10. And the Highlanders, just for a stretch right there, Woody went scoreless.
Just couldn't get enough of one. chance we did, we couldn't score off of it. But there for a while, we didn't. 2 or 3 minutes there, we didn't score nothing.
It was University High's basket to start, ball to start the second period. Jordan Jeffers almost had to steal, knocked it out of bounds. Jordan Jeffers, Mark Griffith, Dustin Phillips, T.J. Llewellyn, Derek Boshears on the floor to start the second period. Substitution on the floor, that's Kyle Kerwin, number 24 for University High. Everybody else remains the same. Pull-up jumper and a foul. The jumper, Brandon Bradley from the line, goes over the top of T.J. Llewellyn and apparently would count the basket, and T.J. picks up the personal foul. That puts Bradley at the line trying to convert a three-point play.
It's his second, team fifth.
Brandon Bradley at the line for one.
These officials appear to be calling a pretty picky game here this evening.
Yep.
Bradley's toss is good. It's 21-10. Highlanders now trailing by 11 every offensive possession. From here on out needs to be productive for the Highlanders. Jeffers has it stripped away, recovers deep right side. Looking for Phillips. Phillips right side, baseline. Back to Boshears, cut off. Derek gets a screen, dribbles down the middle, dumps a pass off to Llewellyn. A little fall away 5-footer from the right side, good by T.J. Llewellyn. The assist goes to Derek Boshears. Up the right side, cut off. That was Lomas. Lomas double team, kicks the pass back outside. It goes to Bowers. Bowers, little short range jumper inside, ball back tip, control. Mark Griffith and the Highlanders. Mark up the right side, pulls up, looks first of all inside, nothing there. Boshears kicks it back to Griffith, shoots a three from the right wing, shot rattles, rolls, comes off. Rebound inside, taking University High. They'll control the ball. Driving, pull-up jumper in the paint, good. That's Jabari Bowers. Penetration against the Highlander defense, just took it right inside, giving the Bucks again an 11-point lead. That has been their largest of the game. Griffith picks up the dribble, steps back, launches a three, shot won't go again, another rebound. The Highlanders not in rebounding position on the last two shots. Foul outside, Jeffers picks up the personal foul, fouling Jermaine Lomas.
Scott's counter number one, Jeffers, his first.
Team six.
Team's six.
6:18 remaining first half. University High 23, our own Highlanders 12. Buck basketball. They get it in, they keep it out on the right wing. Driving, pull up, running, stop, 12-footer. That's good by Matt Conley. They are making the shots, and the Highlanders allowing them really to get right in the open spots to get the shots off.
What shots that they've got is, they've been open.
Boshears to Phillips. Top of the key, bounce pass, trying to get it low, posting left side to Llewellyn, thrown wide. Turnover, possession, back to University High. The Highlanders play what basically looks like an extended 2-3 zone. Jeffers and Griffith now back in, and it's more of a compact 2-on-2. Running the baseline, left side, nice pass in there. It goes to Lomas, and Loman lays it off the glass. University High just extending their lead. 2 points at a time. Jeffers travels with it at the other end. Coach Hall to his bench. Scott Talbert back in. Daniel Bell back in. And Coach Hall wants a 30-second timeout. University High, well coached. They find the openings. Once they find an opening, they take a shot. At the other end, it looks like the Highlanders have those openings, but they pass up the shots, trying to force the action sometimes. Last couple of times down, they've had the traveling violation where Jeffers was forcing it down the middle, wanted to get a pass off. The defender stepped in the lane, so he had to choke back on the pass, created the turnover, and then the last time Phillips trying to force it low to Llewellyn.
Just once the opening comes, we need to, start taking some shots, maybe loosen everybody up. I mean, it's it's getting hard to us to, get anything together.
The turnaround, fade away, it won't go. Rebound, Jeffers. Jordan pushes it, 3-on-3. Jordan from the foul line pulls up, 15-foot jumper. Shot won't go. Rebound inside University High. Should be A turnover there, no call by the officials. Lomas goes up, forces a jumper over the top of Boshears, draws the ire of Coach Hall, as it probably well should. Working the perimeter, Highlanders with the ball. Bell holds it outside, gets it to Boshears, cut off, spins in the paint, forces a little 10-footer. Shot won't go. Talbert over the back, draws a personal foul. That should be the 7th team foul and probably will take University High to the other end of the floor where they'll shoot 1+1.
Goodness. Sit there. Let him carry the ball down through there and then sit there and laugh.
Twice.
Yes.
Twice he let him turn the ball over where the bounce on the dribble. Folks, I'm not lying to you. The bounce on the dribble was over that kid's head. He's 6'2" tall. Free throw, no good. Dustin Phillips has the rebound for the Highlanders. Ahead to Boshears. Needs help. He's double teamed. Gets it back to Phillips. Over on the right side, Bell. Bell back outside to Phillips. Dumps it. Ball deflected. Saved by Jeffers. Left side over to Boshears. Gets a screen. Cut off. Needs help. Slices down the middle. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers spin move. Goes in. Has it rejected. Knocked out of bounds with a foul call apparently. And once again, that's what we were talking about. Jordan had a nice little 10, 12-foot shot right on the baseline. Decided to put it on the floor and go inside challenging two defenders, and luckily they foul. Jordan at the line. He has 2. Foul in the act of shooting. First shot rattles, rolls, it falls in.
Sam Phillips and Jared Chambers.
Only the 3rd point the Highlanders have scored in, 3.5 minutes of the second period. Second free throw, no good. Chased down in the corner by University High. Sam Phillips, Jared Chambers back on the floor for the Highlanders, joining Jordan Jeffers, Daniel Bell, and Dustin Phillips. Outside with the ball, driving. That's Lomas, threw it away. Jeffers comes up with a steal. Jordan dribbles back into the middle of the floor, finds Bell. Bell forces a pass inside, stolen. University High. That was Bowers on the steal. Up court, that's Lomas. Drives all the way in, takes it all the way to the hole, and called charging. 2 Highlanders, Daniel Bell, Dustin Phillips. They set up. Hard to say which one drew the foul, but they were both there defensively, getting back, setting up.
Lomas is second.
What we see so far, Lomas is definitely the motor that makes that team go.
Right, 14 points in the first half.
With that, with his second foul, he's now on the bench. We've got 3 minutes, 55 seconds remaining first half. The Highlanders trailing 29-13. Jeffers with the ball. Breaks inside. Tried to get a pass over to Chambers through his hands. Turnover with the ball back to University High. Outside with the ball, this is Tillman. Tillman over on the left wing. Conley. Conley lobs inside to Bradley. Bradley turning around. Shot won't go. Phillips had it. Jeffers comes up with it. 2-on-3 break. Jordan slows it down as he dribbles over on the left side. Back outside Bell. Bell goes cross court. Jared Chambers. Back top of the key. Bell looking for help. Finds Phillips. Deep right wing. Sam. Over to Dustin Phillips. Phillips over to Bell. Left wing. Gets a screen. Drives inside. Finds Chambers outside. Jared now launches a long 3. Got it. Jared Chambers.
Jared Chambers for 3.
And a timeout taken by University High, 30-second timeout. And what I was really going to say, wow, we needed that shot.
Definitely did, but we're still looking to see who wants to shoot the ball. And then Jared decided that nobody going to break in to pass the ball, and he went ahead and shot it and made it.
Yeah, I think we see that a little bit more tonight than we've seen some of the other games. We noticed the other night as the Highlanders were playing Anderson County that, there was a lot of reluctance by players, and it doesn't make any difference who's on the floor. There's a lot of reluctance to be the person to take the shot. So
sure, if you're open, coach wouldn't care a bit. You shooting the ball instead of penetrating in where somebody can, block your shot, or if you're wide open, your chances are a lot better.
Passing inside quickly, and a foul call. The basket was made by Bradley, and Phillips just running by Bradley must have brushed his uniform because the official says that was a foul.
Scott County number 2,
We'll put Bradley at the line, and we'll give him one more shot and a chance to make a three-point play.
Because them little touches, I mean, they're going to call foul.
Bradley makes it 32-16. University High doubling up on the Highlanders with 2:50 remaining first half. Chambers outside finds Bell. Daniel kicks it across court. Dustin Phillips. Dustin over to Bell again. Jerry Chambers left wing. Jared wants to drive. Picks up the dribble. Hands it off to Sam Phillips. Driving. Baseline left side. Cut out. Dribbles inside. Gets it to Phillips off the glass. Can't get it to go. Phillips had it. Knocked out of bounds. University High. Highlander ball. The basket to our right. They'll trigger. Baseline left side. Jordan Jeffers to trigger. The Highlanders box around the foul lane. Backdoor cutting. That was Phillips. A little shot. Yes, it's good. Got the shooter's roll on the inbounds pass. Assist to Jordan Chambers. Jordan Jeffers. I got it. Yeah, there we go. Driving, kicking, pass inside. Lost, recovered. Off the glass. Good. That was Bradley by University High. Coach Hall wants a timeout. And looks like it will be a full timeout. So with a timeout, we'll join the teams on this timeout. 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. University High 34, the Highlanders 18, back in 30 seconds.
Every year, accidental breaks on natural gas pipelines and other utilities result in disruption of services, millions of dollars in damages, serious injuries, and sometimes loss of life. Because of the convenience and efficiency of natural gas, more people choose to use natural gas every day, increasing the likelihood of these incidents. At least 72 hours before you excavate, get the scoop on underground gas utilities by calling Citizens Gas Utility District. Call before you dig, 569-8289.
Convenience and value, both are found at your neighborhood pharmacy. Roark's Value Right Pharmacy in Oneida. Roark's Pharmacy has a convenient drive-through prescription service, meaning you never have to leave your car for fast professional care. Diabetics, Roark's Pharmacy has a complete diabetes care center, computer-accurate prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins too. And value, it's even in the name at Roark's Value Right Pharmacy, Alberta Street, Oneida.
Come to Furniture Liquidators where your dollar buys more. All sofas $4.99 every day. Furniture Liquidators, 250 Main Street, Oneida.
As we come back to the Anderson County Classic, the first game this evening involving our Scott Highlanders and the University High Bucks. The Bucks have a 34-18 lead with 2 minutes 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Coach Bill Hall took the timeout for the Highlanders. Every trip down the floor now becomes important for the Highlanders in the rest of the half. They trail by 16, and they'd like to cut it down 6 or 8 points if they could before the end of the half. Jordan Jeffers over to Daniel Bell, deep right side. Daniel finds Dustin Phillips along the baseline, extended right side, decides to drive, and the official says charging. As setting up to take the charge was Jabari Bowers, and I thought he flopped pretty well.
Yep, that's his second. Team night.
So on the next foul by the Highlanders, yes, University High shoots 2. Pass inside, knocked away, deflected, stolen. Jeffers. Jeffers drives left side, goes up, layup good.
Jordan Jeffers.
University High basketball. They lead by 14, 34-20 our score with a minute and a half remaining first half. Dumping along the baseline. Reversing layup is good by Brandon Bradley. I thought a while ago when Lomas went out that the Highlanders could pull back in this, but Bradley just getting in the paint and just getting the easy layups.
13 for him.
Bell outside decides to drive. Finds Jeffers from the corner. Three-point try. Got it. Jordan Jeffers.
Three-point basket, Jordan Jeffers from Daniel Bell.
60 seconds. Clock running first half. Buck basketball. They come cross court. Three-point try taken by Kerwin. Shot rattles, comes out, rebound, put back in the air. That was Matt Tillman beating the Highlanders to the ball. Daniel Bell for the Highlanders launches a three the other way. Shot won't go. Rebound to University High with the ball. Lead pass Bowers. Took it inside, got it back. Now the Bucks working the clock, probably want to hold for the final 30 seconds. Bowers holds the ball, kicks it left side to Kerwin. Kerwin back to Bradley. Bradley to Tillman. Jeffers for the steal, couldn't get it. The pull-up jumper, Conley, shot won't go. Ball controlled by Daniel Bell. 10 seconds left. Jeffers with the ball in the front court for the Highlanders. Left side. Sure, he looked at the clock. 5 seconds to go. Jordan drives off the glass, rattles out. No good. Long throw the other way at the buzzer. No good for University High. University High with a lot of easy points inside in the first half. Good perimeter shooting. They've built a 38-23 halftime lead over the Highlanders. Again, the Highlanders trying to find somebody that wants to be the scorer for this team. You know, hate to harp on that, but they're trying to find an identity. And
so far, it's not been there. We're getting an awful lot of everybody's contributing, but you know, 4, 5, 6, 8 points. You know, but the more district we're at, you can't, you know, 4, 5, 6 points. You know, you got to have some kids up in there and playing some, you know, good defense. I don't think we're playing very well defensive wise on the other end of the floor.
Well, as evidenced by the points that Bradley has, what does he have in the first half?
13.
13, and let's see, 10 of those field goals, and they're all from right underneath the basket.
All right there, you know, plus the dunk, you know, go with it. Almost, he had 14. You know, he had 2 threes. About everything else, you know, he's had, you know, is 8 or 10 feet. So that's 25. That's 25 points between
the two of them.
27 points between, you know, them 2 kids.
Again, our halftime score, the University High Bucks 38, our own Scott Highlanders 23. Let's take this extended commercial break. We'll take it back to either BJ or Jeff in our WBNT Channel 4 studios. We'll take an extended break, and after these messages from tonight's sponsors of high school basketball, we'll be back with the Highlander halftime. We'll take a look at the individual scoring for each team. We'll get to that and more when we come back. But now these messages from high school basketball sponsors.
Since 1957, the one name in realty has been Ayers Auction and Real Estate. Whether you're thinking about buying your first home or moving into a larger one, looking for a lot to build on, or thinking about investing in commercial property, call or see Ayers Auction and Real Estate, Scott County's only full-time, full-service realty. If you're thinking about selling, Ayers Auction and Real Estate pays cash for homes, land, equipment, and estates. For real estate listings, check your local newspaper. Go by their offices at 19048 Alberta Street in Oneida, or visit them online at ayersauctionrealty.com.
Good things are happening at Phillips Apparel. Hello, I'm Gina Phillips. I'd like to invite you to come in and see our beautifully remodeled store. We've been your hometown store for over 17 years, the place you can shop for the quality brands that you want, such as Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Liz Claiborne, Nike shoes, apparel, and accessories. Phillips Apparel has everyday low prices on Levi's and will meet or beat competitors' prices every day. At Phillips Apparel, we give you more reasons to shop at home with us, where good things are happening.
Every year, accidental breaks on natural gas pipelines and other utilities result in disruption of services, millions of dollars in damages, serious injuries, and sometimes loss of life. Because of the convenience and efficiency of natural gas, more people choose to use natural gas every day, increasing the likelihood of these incidents. At least 72 hours before you excavate, get the scoop on underground gas utilities by calling Citizens Gas Utility District. Call before you dig, 569-8289.
$100 again. Welcome back. As we come back to Anderson County, we were just talking about what the going rate for officials are, not what you pay them off, but how much they get paid per game. Need to make that perfectly clear there, I guess. People think I'm going to try to do something illegal here. At halftime, University High leading our Highlanders 38-23. The Bucks built an 18-10 lead at the end of the first period. They widened that margin by as much as 15 on a couple of different occasions in the second period. The halftime score 38-23, 15-point advantage for University High. The Highlanders, to be honest with you, they're not out of it, but they've got to come out and establish a very strong defensive presence, and they have to have a couple of kids really just get hot on offense and start filling up the basket. Throw in a couple of threes. You know, you're not so far behind. You got a full half to go that you have to launch threes on every possession, but you got to look inside, and then somebody's got to get hot for the Highlanders. I think that's important.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's as good as you can say it. I mean, you know, somebody's got to step up. I mean, it don't matter who. I mean, we've got kids can step up and do the job in there. We just got to have a leader, and I don't think we have one right now.
Let's take a look at the first half scoring for each team, please, Woody.
All right, for University High, Matt Conley had 2 points, 1 foul. Matt Tillman had 6 points, 1 foul. Jabari Bowers has 3 points and 1 foul. Brandon Bradley has 13 points and 1 foul. Jermaine Lomas has 14 points, 2 fouls. He had 2 threes, total of 38. For the Highlanders, George Jeffers has 6 points, 1 foul, 1 3. Jerry Chambers has 5 points, no fouls. He's a 3. Derek Boshiers has no points, no fouls. Dustin Phillips has 4 points and 2 fouls. Mark Griffith had 3 points, 1 foul, 1 3. T.J. Llewellyn had 5 points, 2 fouls. Scott Taubert has no points and 2 fouls. Sam Phillips has no points and 1 foul. And Daniel Bell has no points and no fouls, total of 23.
Again, the halftime score 38-23, University High leading the Scott Highlanders at halftime. Let's take this 90-second commercial break. When we come back, we'll look at the starting lineups in the second half and have the second half of action between University High and our Scott Highlanders. We'll get to that and more. Again, our score 38-23. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
What do you call a place where you get the great quality paint and expert advice that'll make your next project a success? I call it my Benjamin Moore dealer. Every time I go in, I come out with the best paint and the best advice. They make it easy to get the premium Benjamin Moore paint I need and the color I want, so it's done right the first time. By next week, I'll be ready for a whole new project.
Benjamin Moore. We make it simple, you make it beautiful.
Locally, find Benjamin Moore Paints and Phillips Apparel, your 5-star family store in the Oneida Plaza. Domino's Pizza is making the freshest and best tasting pizza in town. Domino's Pizza is making every order hot and fresh, putting it in their exclusive Heatwave hot bag and delivering it right to your door. Call your order in today. Dial 569-2000. Pizza, hot wings, breadsticks, cheesy bread, salads, and more. Order now, come in and get it, or have it delivered to your door. Delivery is free. Domino's Pizza. Call in your order now. 569-2000.
Mom, look at all these homes.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Perkins, manager of Edgewood Homes in Oneida.
Mom, look at this bathroom.
At Edgewood Homes, you'll find the largest selection, lowest prices, and easy financing.
He said that Edgewood can help us finance our home, our land, and all of the hookups in one low payment.
With a no-hassle, worry-free warranty. Call us today at 569-9595.
It looks like we've finally come to the right place.
Bring your mom and dad to Edgewood Homes.
From Anderson County High School, the Anderson County Classic. Rick Keaton and Woody Keaton on hand, bringing you action tonight on WBNT FM 105.5. And a reminder, you can also catch the video replay of tonight's game on Oneida Cable and Video, Channel 4, seen locally in Scott County on the Comcast Cable Network. After December 30th, it will be Channel 12, seen locally in Scott County on the Comcast Cable Network. We get ready for the second half of play. The Highlanders trailing 38-23. Coach Hall, I'm sure, probably got a chance to vent his frustrations in the locker room at halftime. We've talked about what the Highlanders need. We need, and I think you said it well, Woody, we need a leader right now. We need somebody that will sort of put the team on the back and do the things necessary to lead, to be a scorer, if not a scorer, to get it to the people who will score.
You know, we've got the kids there. You know, somebody just got to step up no matter what grade they're in. They don't have to be a senior, you know, to do that. I mean, it'd be nice the seniors, you know, to step up and do that. But, you know, it don't have to be. Somebody needs to take charge, and it needs to be now.
Last night, the Highlanders here in the Anderson County Classic lost to Catholic High School. That score was doubled up, the final 70-35 there. The Highlanders played well for 3 quarters. I think they trailed maybe 10 or 12 points going into the 4th quarter last night and only scored 1 point in the 4th quarter. And they've got to stay away from that. They've got to get production for all 4 quarters and steady production.
I mean, Catholic is tough. They beat Macaulay at Macaulay down there. They was 8. They're 7-1 coming. They're 8-1 now. Only lost to Powell, so for sure it was Powell. So you know, that was a good bunch. And you know,
Powell's beat Anderson County twice already this season. So. Highlander basketball, their basket to our left as we start this, the 3rd period of play. Mark Griffith to Jordan Jeffers in the right corner. Jordan drives, penetrates, puts a shot up off the glass, won't go. Rebound to University High. The alley pass up the right side is Tillman. Tillman to Bradley and a charging foul. That's a big foul there on Brandon Bradley.
That's his 3rd.
That was Phillips setting up to take the charging foul for the Highlanders. Jordan Jeffers, Dustin Phillips, Mark Griffith, Derek Boshears, and T.J. Llewellyn, the starting 5 for Coach Hall in the beginning of the 3rd period. 38-23, 15-point deficit for the Highlanders, and they need to make trips count for them here in the 3rd period. Llewellyn comes out left wing for the Highlanders. Back outside to Dustin Phillips. Phillips looking inside, trying to post Boshears, and a pushing foul away from the ball, Matt Tillman. As Boshears trying to post Tillman, pushing him back out of the box. Highlander ball. Their basket to our left to inbound from the right baseline. The pass comes in Jeffers. It's stolen from Phillips. Lead pass ahead, driving, shot no good. Getting there for the rebound was University High, putting it up. The shot was blocked by Llewellyn. The recovery by Lomas. Lomas running jumper through the paint. Good by Jermaine Lomas. Front court, Mark Griffith. Back outside Jeffers. Launches a 3, top of the key. Shot rolls off. Rebound inside University High. The Highlanders only getting when they're getting 1 shot. And then University High clearing the defensive board. The other way, stepping behind the arc, that was Matt Tillman. University High out to a 20-point advantage now. They've outscored the Highlanders 5-0 to start the 3rd period.
Another wide open shot of no contested defense whatsoever.
Holding the ball outside is Griffin. Bounce pass right corner. Boshears. Boshears over to Phillips. Phillips holds the ball outside. Now, if University High jumps out and when they double team the ball, somebody for the Highlanders is open. Maybe cross court, but somebody has to be open, and University High will jump into a double team. They're playing man-to-man as they did much of the first half. Llewellyn holds the ball left corner. Back out to Phillips. Phillips looking for a posting. Boshears inside. The ball's kicked on the bounce pass. 6:05 remaining 3rd period. The Highlanders with the ball. They find themselves trailing by 20 points now in the early stages of the period. A lob pass inside for Phillips. Stolen. The outlet pass ahead. That's driving Lomas. Yes, it's good.
Jermaine Lomas.
Inside Llewellyn, off the glass. Can he get it to go? No. Draws a personal foul on Matt Conley.
Matt Conley, his 2nd, team's 3rd. T.J. Llewellyn shoots 2.
As bad as we need points, we can't trade free throw shooting for uncontested layups at the other end. Toss good by T.J. Trying to, again, make it a 20-point deficit. This throw up. This one no good. Rebound long. It's taken by the Bucks. Driving in, Tillman. Back outside, Lomas. His jumper no good. Fighting for the ball. Who has it? University High. Mark Griffin keeps it alive. It's on the floor. Who comes over? It rolls out of bounds. It stays with University High. Mark fighting for it. Nobody else was close enough to come get the ball.
University High player was laying on Mark, and Mark couldn't get up enough to get it. He just laid his whole body across him.
Mark this time knocks it out of bounds on the inbound pass, so 2 plays in a row by Mark. University High to inbound right in front of us, right side front court. Mark this time comes over, reaches in and fouls Matt Tillman. Foul on the floor, so University High will still retain possession.
Now, Scott's County number 40,
second.
Mark Griffith, his second. Team's
second.
first for the half.
The inbound front court from the right baseline extended. It comes into Lomas. Lomas back outside to Tillman. Tillman guarded by Jordan Jeffers, man-to-man. They go inside, working free. Lou Allen comes over. I thought had a pretty clean block right there, but the official says, no, you foul Jabari Bowers from behind. This has been a very closely assessed, officiated game here. I don't know how to say that. They picky. That's how you say it, isn't it?
Yep.
First free throw, Bowers is good.
Because a little touch fouls, usually, you know, they'll let them go, but I mean, you know, it's not in this one.
Bowers makes both free throws. It's now 47-24. University High with the 23-point lead. Holding the ball, Boshears looking back door, nobody there. Griffith has the ball, gets it over to Lou Allen. Little 16-foot shot, may have been partially blocked. Taken out of the air, University High lead pass, intercepted by Mark Griffith. The other way, Mark has it 1-on-3. This time pulls up, 17-foot jumper, rattles in and out, rebound again to University High. If the Highlanders don't make the basket, University High cleans the board. The Highlanders only getting one opportunity each trip down. Ball deflected, batted up in the air, recovered by University High. Lomas, top of the key, three-point try, got it. Good by Jermaine Lomas. That increases the lead for University High. The Bucks lead 50-24 over our Highlanders. 4:25 remaining third period. Jeffers tries to drive, lost his balance. Ball deflected, last touch, going out of bounds off of a University High player. That was off of Conley. Jeffers to trigger, looking for someone cutting inside, back door, nobody there. Gets the ball out deep to Boshears. Derek draws the defense out to him a little bit. University High continues to play man-to-man. Boshears picks up the dribble, needs help, gets it to Lou Allen, spins, goes inside, draws a foul. Bradley, I think, picks up the foul. You know what was even stranger? He said that TJ was in the act of shooting, which really the foul I thought came well in advance of him turning and even releasing the ball. So we take it. First free throw, TJ comes up short, no good. Waiting to enter the game for University High is Kyle Kerwin. Second free throw, TJ spins that one through the net. Nothing but twine, it's good. University High with the ball, and they've doubled up the score on the Highlanders. It's 50-25. The Highlanders need some stops. 4:05 left. Batted by Lou Allen. There's one of those stops. Jeffers now with the basketball. Front court, picks up the dribble, goes into Lou Allen, pulls up, shoots over Bradley, got that one to go. Strong post move by TJ Lou Allen from the right baseline.
It's our first field goal made in the quarter.
Shot no good. Over the back, Lou Allen had position, and coming in over the back, that was Bradley.
Foul University number 30, Brandon Bradley, his fourth, team's fifth.
Clock runs, 3:35. Now left in the third period. Holding the ball deep right side, Derek Boshears gets a screen from Phillips, can't use it. Bounce pass to Phillips. Out on the right wing. Finds Jeffers, slicing down the middle. Jordan dumps it off to Griffith. Pump fake in the middle, baby hook, good by Mark Griffith.
Mark Griffith, 4-2.
4 straight points scored by the Highlanders now. The other way, Lomas goes cross court. They drop it back outside to Bowers, slices down the middle. Lou Allen goes up in the air and knocks it out of bounds. Now that would have been a foul.
Number 40, John Tillman returns.
Not
Lou Allen bumped it.
Just the body, I mean, body contact.
From the baseline, left side, the ball comes in. This is Bowers, holds the ball, backing down Phillips, double team. Bowers pulls up off the glass, won't go, fighting for it. Who touched it last? They'll give it to the Highlanders, so that meant University High touched it last. Jordan Jeffers, Dustin Phillips, Derek Boshears, T.J. Llewellyn, Mark Griffith gone all the way in the third period for Coach Hall. Griffith looking inside, gets it back to Boshears behind him. Boshears gets a screen, drives in, jump stop, forces a jumper, may have traveled with it, yes. They'll give you that jump stop move if you'll shoot the ball right then. Derek stopped, had nobody to pass the ball to, tried to force the shot, and the violation turns it back over to University High. 2.5 minutes remaining, third period. Driving Tillman, kicks the pass back out behind him to John Tillman. And somewhere inside, we've got a foul offensively called against University High. Jermaine Lomas.
Foul on University number 34, Jermaine Lomas, his third, team sixth.
Another opportunity for the Highlanders. They trail by 21 to get it under that 20-point stage. And if they'll just keep working and chipping away, they can make a game out of it. The ball batted away from Llewellyn, saved by Boshears. Dumps a pass in, breaking down the middle. Griffith couldn't use it, gets it into Llewellyn. His soft turnaround, good. Give the assist to Mark Griffith, the basket to T.J. Llewellyn. University High will take a timeout. So shall we. 2:04 remaining in the third period of play. University High 50, our Highlanders 31. We'll be back after this message.
You like simple better than complicated. You like quick better than slow. You like easy better than hard. So use Speed Pass to pay at Exxon. It's fast, it's free, and it links to a check card or major credit card you already have. To get your free Speed Pass, call 1-866-MY-EXXON. You like there better than here. How do we know? We're drivers too.
Is this what it felt like in your house this past winter? If so, there's a way you can stop feeding the meter and start saving money. It's TVA's Energy Right program, full of great ways to make your home more energy efficient and your bills more affordable all year long. So ask your local electric company for the free do-it-yourself Energy Right home evaluation. Stop feeding the meter and start saving money every month.
Plateau Electric Cooperative 569-8591. Since opening their doors back in 1966, Danny's Drug's first priority has been their customers' well-being, taking the time to advise customers on the proper use of prescription and over-the-counter medications, offering convenient drive-through prescription services to keep you out of the weather, especially when you're feeling under the weather. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1. Reputable, friendly, and courteous service for over 32 years. Danny's Drugs, Main Street, Oneida, next door to Dr. Coffey's office.
As we come back from the University High timeout, our Highlanders trail 50-31, but they have scored 6 consecutive points. They trailed at one stage 50-24. So actually they've scored 7 consecutive points. Still needing to work hard on defense. They need to get some more. They need to stop University High on a few more trips down the floor here and score themselves. Tillman, bounce pass left side. That goes to Bowers. Bowers back out to Kerwin. Kerwin over to Conley. Working the right side now is University High. Over to Kerwin. Kerwin back to Tillman. University High looking like they're just running a motion offense. They're always, whoever gives up the ball breaks straight down the middle. And they may just be looking to run clock as much as anything else. The ball is stolen. Derek Boshears. Boshears has it 2-on-2. Dumps a pass over to Mark Griffith. Goes in strong. Count it. Blocking foul. I think Mark Griffith is going to go to the line.
Count the basket.
Trying to give the Highlanders 10 consecutive points.
Third, teams 7. Mark Griffith shoots 1.
That play made because of the hustle of Derek Boshears on the defensive end. Deflected the ball, stayed after it, got the steal. Mark's free throw is good. 50-34 our score, 16-point deficit after having trailed by 26 points. So the Highlanders working, and they need to keep up that effort. Holding the ball outside Bowers. He wants the defense to come to him. Now gives up the pass. They work it right side. baseline. Dribbling in the middle. Backdoor cutting, that was Tillman. Has to dribble back out on the right wing. Over to Conley. Conley from the top of the key looking right. Finds Bowers. Bowers guarded by Phillips. Back outside Kerwin. Kerwin kicks the pass left side. University High passing up a couple of good shots here, Woody. That's why I think they're more concerned with clock than they are scoring. Stolen by Boshears again. Boshears on the breakaway. Coming from behind, can't get there, but Derek Boshears lays it in. The Highlanders have now scored 12 straight points. Not 12 straight points. Yeah, it's 12 straight points. A foul at the other end. Driving, that was Tillman. A reach-in foul by the Highlanders from outside. Derek Boshears reaching in. He's been creating some action for the Highlanders. He has 2 steals the last 2 trips down the floor by University High. Backdoor cut, shot off the glass, won't go. Fighting for it, tip Phillips over to Allen. The Highlanders again have the ball, trailing by 14. And with 20 seconds to go in the third period, probably looking for the best and final shot of the third period. To Jeffers, deep left side, over to Boshears, top of the key. Clock runs 6 seconds. Boshears tries to penetrate, spins, backdoor pass, stolen. Boshears saves it, fall away jump. It won't go. Drew some good iron that time after 3 periods of play. The Highlanders cutting into the deficit somewhat. University High 50, the Highlanders 36. We'll be back after this break.
Every year, accidental breaks on natural gas pipelines and other utilities result in disruption of services, millions of dollars in damages, serious injuries, and sometimes loss of life. Because of the convenience and efficiency of natural gas, more people choose to use natural gas every day, increasing the likelihood of these incidents. At least 72 hours before you excavate, get the scoop on underground gas utilities by calling Citizens Gas Utility District. Call before you dig, 569-8289.
Convenience and value, both are found at your neighborhood pharmacy. Roark's Value Right Pharmacy in Oneida. Roark's Pharmacy has a convenient drive-through prescription service, meaning you never have to leave your car for fast professional care. Diabetics, Roark's Pharmacy has a complete diabetes care center, computer-accurate prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins too. And value, it's even in the name at Roark's Value Right Pharmacy, Alberta Street, Oneida.
Come to Furniture Liquidators where your dollar buys more. All sofas $4.99 every day. Furniture Liquidators, 250 Main Street, Oneida.
Saw very good basketball by the Highlanders, Woody, both defensively and offensively. They outscored University High on a 12-0 run after falling behind by 26 points. It's now 50-36 as we start the fourth period.
You know, we need a little bit of spark, and you know, we got it right there. Now we can continue because we got some 4 to go. Just a little bit more effort and more hustle like we have, and we got a shot at this thing.
The Highlanders actually outscored University High 13-12 during that quarter. Back on the floor for University High, this is Jermaine Lomas, guarded by Boshears. The Highlanders in man-to-man. Passing to Tillman inside Conley. Conley baseline left side double team and may have been fouled. Yes, the official says that he was forced out of bounds, either Mark Griffith or Jordan Jeffers.
Now Scott's counted number 40, Mark Griffith, his third, team's fourth.
And only the 4th team foul against the Highlanders. So right now, University High with 17 fouls, the Highlanders with 4, so they got a couple to give. Backdoor cutting off the glass, little gimme layup inside by John Tillman. 52-36, Highlanders trailing. They need, again, to have every possession count for them here in the fourth period. Jeffers holds the ball left side. In the middle, Dustin Phillips lobs it to Llewellyn, has it deflected. TJ fights for it, ball knocked outside. Jordan Jeffers has the ball and tried to get it back inside to Llewellyn. May have been deflected as it sails out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Bucks. We're underway in the fourth period with 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Lead pass ahead, lost by University High, recovered by the Highlanders. In the front court, deep right side, Mark Griffith. Needs help, goes cross court, Derek Boshears. Wants to drive, flips it out. Phillips, Dustin holds the ball, finds TJ Llewellyn. Out to Jeffers from the foul line. Spins, pulls up, 14-foot jumper. Oh, can't get it to go. That ball was in and came back out. Buck ball. Handling the point guard, that was Tillman. Over to Conley, deep right side. Looking inside, drives the baseline, pulls up, jumps over, shot over Phillips. Won't go, back tip. Second try was no good by Conley. The Highlanders come out with it. Llewellyn, cross court. Holding the ball now is Griffin. Gets a screen from Phillips. In the middle, tries to force a pass to Llewellyn. It's stolen. The other way. Bowers takes it in, gives it off. Running layup, good. Left side by John Tillman. And Coach Hall wants to take a short timeout here, 30-second timeout, as University High comes out to start the fourth period. And I won't say that their intensity is any better than the Highlanders, because the Highlanders playing pretty sharp right there, but their ability to get down the floor on the fast break ahead of the Highlanders.
Definitely, that's that hurt there. We still getting some, good looks in there, but we just not getting them to fall. That was a couple of shots we've had on the rim, just couldn't get them to go. And then they've got easy shots. Tillman come in and scored 4 quick points for them there underneath on layups.
We come back from the Highlander timeout. Scoreboard says 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining. University High from the Tri-Cities 54 and the Scott Highlanders 36. The Highlanders would be in a 1+1 bonus on any University High foul. The Highlanders have committed 4 team fouls. Scott Talbert in the lineup as the Highlanders re-enter the floor. Mark Griffin, deep right side, over to Jared Chambers, also on the floor. Boshears with the ball outside, wants to drive, kicks it back to Talbert. He tries a 3, shot won't go inside. Chambers had it, couldn't control it. Alley pass comes. Ahead, Lomas lobs it. Jeffers got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. Lomas actually trying to do a little back cut alley-oop type pass to Bowers, and Jeffers got in there and got a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. Buck basketball, it comes into Lomas. Lomas back outside, now on the right wing, holding the basketball outside there. Tillman guarded by Griffin. Working the perimeter. In now the hands, who has it? The Highlanders come up with a steal, bumped in the backcourt. That was Bowers who bumped Derek Boshears, and a good foul by Bowers because the Highlanders, they were on their horse. Mark Griffith had already raced up the left side. I think he was standing all alone underneath the basket.
We had an easy layup there.
Any foul by University High would put the Highlanders at the line. Right now we're in a 1+1 bonus. The good news about that is it stops the clock. Free throw, in and out, but the Highlanders will have to make those throws. Down the middle comes Bowers. Left wing with the pass. Outside guarded by Griffith. In and out of Bowers' hands inside. Pulls up, shoots over Talbert. Shot won't go. Chambers fights for and controls the rebound. Good job, Jared. Back to Jeffers. Lead pass up the right side. Griffith drives in, penetrates, scoops it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball back, tip, control. Griffith knocked down, and a pushing foul call on Jermaine Lomas. He feels the heat. I believe that's like number 4.
Yep.
Now on University number 34, Jermaine Lomas, his 4th.
He's looking at the official, tugging his jersey and saying, who, me? I didn't foul him. He was the only player around, and somebody definitely, plowed Mark down. Mark trying now to shoot 1+. First throw, yes, it's good. 54-37 our score. Mark Griffith trying to make the back end of a 1+. Throw up, throw good. He converts both of them, 54-38. The Highlanders now jump into what looks like a full court man press. Bowers outside holding the basketball. That means Scott Talbert to guard him would have to come out. Driving, pull-up jumper, left wing, long shot, no good. Jeffers has a rebound, pushes it quickly. Jordan behind the back at midcourt, finds Boshears, breaking left side, drives in, and an offensive charging foul, Derek Boshears. Getting back, setting up actually very well, who was Bowers.
Scott County number 21, Derek Boshiers.
Player control foul.
Team's fifth.
15 foul, Highlanders. They can still give a couple of fouls before putting University High at the line. They trail by 16 points now. University High, 16-point lead. Double team. Talbot knocks the ball away. Coming up with, that was Bowers. Slices inside. Lomas has the layup. Drew the foul from Mark Griffith. He's at the line trying for the three-point play at the other end.
On Scott County, number 40, Mark Griffith, his fourth.
The Highlanders almost had the steal, and what happened, somebody, as Scott Talbot stepped in, knocked the ball away. Somebody for the Highlanders thought he had the steal and started breaking down court and left the Highlanders undermanned. It was actually basically 5-on-3 when Bowers controlled the basketball. At the line, Jermaine Lomas. Free throw is good. I don't know, but I say University High is probably a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Yep, same amount of 9.
Talbot holds the ball left side. Scott gives it up. Boshiers now to Jeffers, left wing. Jordan dribbles back out, looks inside, finds Boshiers slicing in, dumped it off to Talbot. Pump fake, goes up strong, has a shot rejected. That's Boshiers, dives in, draws a foul, count the basket, and Lomas is going to be DQ'd. I think it was a good lean by Derek. He just took it right in with the intention he was going to score and draw the foul. But what I like about that, his concentration was on the basket, and he got the shot to go.
Yeah.
As well as the Highlanders have played for the last 8 minutes or so, Woody, they just trailed by so much. So much, it's hard to come back from when you get 26 points down.
Made a good run there and cut it down, but just couldn't get over the hump.
Derek makes it 41-57, a 16-point deficit on the free throw. 4 minutes remaining. Working inside, Bradley, easy layup.
Bradley from Kyle Kerwin.
In the front court, Talbot drives in, lays it off the glass. Scott Talbot. The Highlanders continue to try to press. This looks like a 2-2-1 full court trap. In the front court, Bowers cut off, picks up his dribble. May have traveled, no call by the official. Tillman holds the ball right corner, slicing down the middle. Bradley has the open layup. Good passing team are the University High Bucks.
They break, pass. Everybody breaks on the pass, and they've got two easy layups out of it.
Derek Boshiers drives, penetrates, goes in, draws a personal foul. That from Bowers, Jabari Bowers.
Foul University number 21, Jabari Bowers, his third. Derek Boshiers shoots 2.
Derek goes to the line. He's got 2 tosses for the Highlanders. The clock, the problem. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the game. Derek's toss is good. University High in the fourth period just been able to maintain that 15, 16, 17-point lead that they had built.
Dustin Phillips returns for the Highlanders.
Dustin Phillips back on the floor, replacing Scott Talbot, who gave some good minutes for Coach Hall on the floor. Of course, Scott coming back from knee surgery, and Boshiers steals at the other end, layup. Took it right away from Bowers. Boshiers laid it up. The Highlanders stay in this full court press. Bowers at midcourt. Runs around Chambers, dumped it back to Bradley. Bradley drives, easy layup the other way. It's T.J. Llewellyn also back on the floor for the Highlanders. Chambers looking in, posting up. That's Llewellyn on the turnaround, off the glass, kisses it good.
From Jared Chambers.
Pressing still are the Highlanders. 2-2-1 trap press. Pass ahead to Bowers. Bowers gives it up to Bradley. Bradley has his pass deflected. Who has it? Coming up with it. And the layup off the glass, it won't go. Ball back tipped and I think knocked out of bounds. Yes, that was Conley who went in, missed his shot, got it tipped. Mark Griffith back in the game real fast, replacing Chambers. Coach Hall, I think, trying to play offense, defense right here, trying to get his three-point shooters on the floor. 14-point lead, University High. With the ball, the Highlanders. Dustin Phillips loads a three out of the corner. Shot won't go. Rebound by Conley. Conley, the outlet pass to Kerwin. Kerwin against Phillips. Drives in. Shot off the glass won't go. Conley has a rebound inside against the trees. Has it stolen by Lou Allen. Somebody trips and fouls Lou Allen. I think it's Conley, so we'll walk to the Highlander end where T.J. Lou Allen shoots two.
Number 3, Matt Conley, his third. It's double bonus time.
I like what we see from the Highlanders right here.
Right.
They are being much more aggressive and proficient offensively.
You know, a few free throws here, and I mean, there's a little time. Make another big run.
The Highlanders trail by 14. T.J. Llewellyn at the line. He's shooting two as the Highlanders in the double bonus the rest of the game. T.J.'s first throw, good. T.J. looking at his second free throw opportunity. This one up, spins it up, rattles, rolls, falls, comes off. No good. Rebound inside University High. That was Bowers with the ball. Out to Tillman. His pass ahead, holding the ball, Kerwin. Giving a return pass back to Tillman, and Tillman a little fall away from the right baseline. 15-point advantage, University High. The Highlanders, 1:45 remaining in the game, trying to get a few more baskets. Nice pass inside Phillips, can't get it to go. Ball tip, ball control, no, on the end line. Out of bounds, possession to the Highlanders. They'll trigger from the baseline left side, but before they get to do that, it looks like University High takes a timeout. And it is a 60-second timeout. So with a timeout on the floor, our score, University High 65, our Scott Highlanders 50. We'll take this timeout for a commercial break.
What do you call a place where you get the great quality paint and expert advice that'll make your next project a success? I call it my Benjamin Moore dealer. Every time I go in, I come out with the best paint and the best advice. They make it easy to get the premium Benjamin Moore paint I need and the color I want, so it's done right the first time. By next week, I'll be ready for a whole new project.
Benjamin Moore. We make it simple, you make it beautiful.
Locally, find Benjamin Moore Paints and Phillips Apparel, your five-star family store in the Oneida Plaza. Domino's Pizza is making the freshest and best tasting pizza in town. Domino's Pizza is making every order hot and fresh, putting it in their exclusive Heatwave hot bag and delivering it right to your door. Call your order in today. Dial 569-2000. Pizza, hot wings, breadsticks, cheesy bread, salads, and more. Order now, come in and get it, or have it delivered to your door. Delivery is free. Domino's Pizza. Call in your order now. 569-2000.
Mom, look at all these homes.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Perkins, manager of Edgewood Homes in Oneida.
Mom, look at this bathroom.
At Edgewood Homes, you'll find the largest selection, lowest prices, and easy financing.
He said that Edgewood can help us finance our home, our land, and all of the hookups in one low payment.
With a no-hassle, worry-free warranty. Call us today at 569-9595.
It looks like we've finally come to the right place.
Bring your mom and dad to Edgewood Homes.
Come back from the University High timeout. Highlander ball beneath their basket. Their basket to our left this second half. 1 minute, 36 seconds remaining in the game. The Highlanders trailing by 15. Jordan Jeffers trying to inbound it. Kicks the pass out on top to Boshears over to Mark Griffith. Griffith looking for Lou Allen. Posting. Foul from behind. Bradley, I believe, with the foul.
Yeah, that's his
Fourth.
Fourth on Bradley. Clock stopped with 1:32 remaining, and T.J. Llewellyn going to the line again for the Highlanders with two shot opportunities. Free throw, no good.
Sam Phillips returns for the Highlanders.
For Coach Hall, Sam Phillips back on the floor, replacing Mark Griffith. Coach Hall trying to probably get defensive players on the floor. Second free throw, also no good. Ball was tipped. The rebound controlled by University High. The Highlanders have to press in the backcourt, and a traveling violation of Bowers. Wanted to get rid of the ball. Jordan Jeffers stepped in front of him to create the travel. 1:25 left. The Highlanders will have the ball. Baseline right side. Coach Hall back to the bench, and again Mark Griffith comes in. Like we said, offense for defense here. The pass comes in. That's Phillips. Drives in the paint. Running jumper won't go. Gets his own rebound. Goes up from in front. Good. Dustin Phillips. 65-52 the score. The Highlanders defensively, they need a stop. Bowers gives the ball back to Conley. Conley has it stripped away. Ooh, and a foul called by the official. The foul by Derek Boshiers. The 17th foul on the Highlanders, so we'll take the walk to the Buck basket to our right. Has Conley been to the line?
Nope.
At the line, Matt Conley for the University High Bucks. Shooting 1+. Throw up, throw, no good. Rebound, Highlanders. Phillips with the ball. The outlet to Jeffers. Pushes it quickly down the right side in front of the Highlander bench. Looking to drive on the baseline, draws a blocking foul. 63 seconds left in the game. Jordan Jeffers goes to the line. Coach Hall quickly back to the bench. Jordan Jeffers will be shooting 2. If we could have made a couple more free throws, this would be less than a 10-point game right now.
Right.
Very interesting, as it is. First free throw, Jordan is good. Draws the Highlanders to within 12 points. 65-52, Jordan trying to make it 11 points. Free throw up, Jordan, good. It is an 11-point game. Trying to go for the steal in the backcourt, that's Bradley. Eludes a defender into the front court, goes cross court to Kerwin. The Highlanders may have to foul. Jeffers deflected the ball, and Tillman fouled by Phillips outside.
They can't hit these free throws and come down and hit a 3. I think we need to start taking a few threes now.
I think that's probably the reason that Mark Griffith's on the floor, Scott Talbert also on the floor. Dustin Phillips, we know Coach Hall trying to get an offensive long-range team on the floor now. The toss won't go. Rebound, Scott Talbert. Lost his balance, has to control it. Jump ball called, possession arrow, nevertheless favoring the Highlanders. I hate to lose the possession the next time, but good for the Highlanders. They'll have possession with 51 seconds remaining and a 12-point lead for University High. 11-point lead. Mark Griffith, deep left side. They go long across court. Scott Talbot loads a 3. Shot comes up short. Following the rebound, it's University High, fouling Jeffers almost immediately. Fouling Conley. Conley missed his last time at the line, and the Highlanders were there for the rebound.
They're leaving the door open for us. We're not hitting free throws, but we can't hit ours on the other end or get anything going. Scott to have a good look, but just couldn't get the 3 to fall.
And I don't know, have we made a 3 tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
4
Free throw, good by Conley. How many?
4.
Wow, I really haven't been paying attention much, have I?
We had 3 in the first half.
Okay. Second free throw, Conley. He makes both of them. 13-point advantage for University High. Jeffers the other way. Drives to the basket. Tries to scoop a pass behind him. It's lost. Controlled by University High. The Highlanders will need to foul. And Mark Griffith sets up right in front of us. Draws the blocking foul.
Number 5.
Scott County number 40, Mark Griffin, his 5th. Team's 10.
These are 10 points.
Daniel Bell enters the Highlander lineup, replacing Mark, who did foul out. At the line for University High, that's Jabari Bowers. Free throw, rattles, rolls, comes off, no good. That was a 10th team foul against the Highlanders, so University High's shooting 2 on any Highlander foul. Second free throw, no good. Phillips in there, has the rebound for the Highlanders to Bell. Over to Jeffers, clears midcourt with it. Jordan launches from the 3-point line, shot rattles, rolls up over the front rim. The Highlanders ask for a timeout. 19 seconds left. Coach Hall apparently has to take a timeout. We'll stay here with 19 seconds left. The shot by Jordan Jeffers made the score 67-57. 10-point deficit, but not going to be enough clock left for the Highlanders. However, from The 4-minute mark in the third period to this stage of the game, 19 seconds left. I certainly commend the Highlanders. They have put together a pretty good show for us.
Yeah, they played a lot better. Just got so far down there in the half. We just couldn't overcome it. We played pretty well, even in the second half with them. But you know, after it don't look like we played even because you know we was down by over 20-something points.
We were down by 15 at halftime.
So you know we played very well second half.
Bowers with the ball in the backcourt and a foul. Boshiers comes back to foul him with 15.9 seconds left. Yeah, there was one point in the third period when University High built a 50-24 lead. That came with about 4 minutes or so to go in the third period, and since that time, the Highlanders are actually outplaying University High. University High, you know, they haven't played their junior varsity squad here in this last period either. They've probably only played seven players in the game, and that's so they've stayed with their top 7. As the first toss was good by Bowers, also the second free throw was good, 69-57. Highlanders driving down the floor. Jeffers threw a running jumper up and an offensive foul. No, I was wrong. The reason I'm laughing is Daniel Bell was standing there, and the University High player used his arm to push off, but Daniel gets tagged with a foul. Some injustice to that.
That's about the way it's went.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, we're not, you know, the officials have been, you know, same way with both teams. They've just been extremely picky at times. As Conley makes a free throw. University High pulling away in the final few seconds to widen their margin even further at the free throw line. Second toss was good. Jeffers with the ball. Threw the ball, I'm not sure to who, it sails harmlessly out of bounds. University High just needing to run out the final 3.9 seconds. Pass comes in, stolen by Jeffers, can't get it to go, and Powers just throws it down the length of the court. The University High Bucks with a win this evening at the Anderson County Classic over the Highlanders by the final score of 71-57. 71-57, the loss for the Highlanders, as unfortunate as it is, would be their 4th this week. So Coach Hall has a little time off, not much because the Highlanders in action next Thursday night. They get a little time off for Christmas, but the Cofield Classic coming up next week, and the Highlanders will be playing 3 consecutive days there. They'll be playing on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. When we come back to wrap up from here, we'll give you the times of those games for the Highlanders next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Cofield. Our final score, again, 71 for University High, 57 for the Highlanders. Let's take this extended break. When we come back, we'll have our Highlander post-game wrap-up. We'll look at the scoring, and we'll set the action involving both Highlander teams, girls and boys, next week.
You like simple better than complicated. You like quick better than slow. You like easy better than hard. So use Speed Pass to pay at Exxon. It's fast, it's free, and it links to a check card or major credit card you already have. To get your free Speed Pass, call 1-866-MY-EXXON. You like there better than here. How do we know? We're drivers too.
Is this what it felt like in your house this past winter? If so, there's a way you can stop feeding the meter and start saving money. It's TVA's Energy Right program, full of great ways to make your home more energy efficient and your bills more affordable all year long. So ask your local electric company for the free do-it-yourself Energy Right home evaluation. Stop feeding the meter and start saving money every month.
Plateau Electric Cooperative 569-8591. Since opening their doors back in 1966, Danny's Drug's first priority has been their customers' well-being, taking the time to advise customers on the proper use of prescription and over-the-counter medications, offering convenient drive-through prescription services to keep you out of the weather, especially when you're feeling under the weather. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1. Reputable, friendly, and courteous service for over 32 years. Danny's Drugs, Main Street, Oneida, next door to Dr. Coffey's office.
Welcome back to our Highlander post-game wrap-up. The final score tonight between the University High Bucks and our own Scott Highlanders. University High 71, the Highlanders 57. At one stage in the third period, University High had built a 26-point lead, 50-24. From about the 4-minute mark on in the third period, the Highlanders outplayed University High, actually very nearly outscoring the Bucks in the second half. The Highlanders cut it at the end of the third period to 50-36. Strong performance as they outscored the Bucks 12-0 in that final 4 minutes of the third period. But University High had just built such an insurmountable lead. The Highlanders kept working and kept working. The lowest they got it, I believe, was to 11 points at 65-54. Then University High made a few free throws. Well, no, they got it actually 67-57. So Highlanders made it a 10-point game. And there was probably only about a minute to go in the game from that point on. University High just widened the lead again at the free throw line.
Right. It's, you know, for the second half wise, we outscored them 34-33. But, you know, we just 4 down. The kids played hard in the second half.
And maybe Coach Hall found something there in the second half. We definitely, and we talked about it at halftime, we needed to see a renewed effort. And we did see that effort in the second half, and something I guess you've seen let's see, we didn't see last night's game. You've seen them 3 times this week, and I've seen them 2, and we hadn't seen that intensity, I don't think, much this week.
Right. You know, coming into next week, we need to have it the whole game, you know, because it don't get easier at Cofield. There's some good teams down there, and we play some, you know, good teams. So, you know, it's not going to get no easier, but, you know, after a little break, you know, come back next week, and, you know, I'd say they'll shoot around.
And they got to be a little tired this week, too.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's 4 games, and, you know, they've been on the road. So, you know, give them a little break, and then, you know, we'll be ready for, you know, Thursday about midday, so then we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, let's give our audience the schedule next week for the Highlanders, and both, it's girls and boys playing in the Cofield Classic. There's about 6 teams in it, 6 or 7 teams, both girls and boys teams. The Highlanders open on Thursday. That's December 27th. The girls will be playing at 2 o'clock. Immediately following that game, roughly 3:30, the boys will be playing. Again, that's on Thursday, and that's against Monterey, both of those games. On Friday, well, if you're going to, you know, if you can, we know these games are during the daytime. If you can, it'd be nice to give the Highlanders a little support down there. On Friday, well, if you get up and eat breakfast and drive straight to Cofield, you get there in time to watch the Highlanders play again, as the girls will be playing at 11 a.m. The boys immediately following at 12:30, and that would be against Greenback. Then on Saturday, that's the game I'll probably get to go see. You may get to see Thursday or Friday, but I'll get to see the Saturday games. That's next Saturday on December 29th. The girls playing at 5 o'clock, the boys playing at 6:30 against Cofield. Right. And it will be the second time this year that we have played Cofield. The boys won, I believe, at Cofield. The girls lost to open the season at Cofield. So a chance to go back to Cofield and play again. And the girls have more games under the belt since then. I believe we might make that a closer game. And Cofield hasn't, and I'm talking about girls now, they haven't been beating the opposition the last 2 weeks as I thought they might. So I foresee a good matchup there.
Right, you know, Cofield's got some good talent down, got some good athletes on the floor, and you know, the girls, you know, that was their first game. You know, they handled it, you know, to us pretty good. But you know, we played a lot better here the last week or so, and I look for a big game when we do. But you know, good Monterey team. Greenback team. I seen,
Solid Greenback team.
Onai play them. They've got a good club up there. Both boys and girls at one time before Onai beat them, they was 5th in the state. So, they're good. And in Cofield, no matter we beat them down there the first time, I mean, I don't think we played like we did down at Cofield. I mean, that was the first game. We've got a few games, but the way the last week or so is played, I don't think the kids are playing with what they can play with.
Right. Got to bring some intensity next week. Certainly, both teams, and especially the Lady Highlanders, the big win here Tuesday night over Anderson County, and great for them to carry that momentum on into the first of the year.
Because that's the best game that they have played, so far this half of the year. So it's I look for a big turnaround. We want to urge everybody. I know some people's on vacation, some people's working. It's hard to make the 11 o'clock, even make the 2
or 3.
3:30.
Yep.
So but people out there, come and support these kids. It really means a lot to them.
Indeed it does. Woody, let's take a look at the end of the game scoring summary for each team. And again, the winners, University High 71 and the Highlanders 57.
All right, for University High, Matt Conley had 6. Matt Tillman had 11. Jabari Byers had 7. Brandon Bradley had 19. Jermaine Lomas had 24. He had 3 threes. And John Tillman had 4, total of 71. For the Highlanders, Jordan Jeffers had 11, 2 threes. Jerry Chambers had 5, 1 3. Derek Boshiers had 9, all in the second half. Dustin Phillips had 6. Mark Griffith had 10, he had 1 3. TJ Llewellyn had 14. Scott Talbert had 2 points. Daniel Bell and Sam Phillips played in a score, total of 57.
Once again, the final score, University High 71, our own Scott Highlanders 57. The loss with the Highlanders will bring their overall record to 5 wins and 8 losses. Once again, next week, real quick for the Highlanders, both girls and boys, on Thursday, December 27th. Girls playing at 2 o'clock, boys at 3:30 against Monterey. That will be in the Cofield Classic. That's all at Cofield. Friday night, or Friday afternoon rather, Friday morning, I'll get it right. That's on December the 28th, Friday. Girls play at 11, boys play at 12:30. And then on Saturday, the 29th, it's the girls at 5, the boys at 6:30 against Cofield. So that's the schedule for the Highlanders next week. We invite you, if at all possible, go out, support the Highlanders, watch some good basketball in the Cofield Classic. For Woody and for Mikey here this evening, this has been Rick Keaton bringing you Highlander basketball in the Anderson County Classic. We'll take you back to our studios. We'd like to wish everyone listening Merry Christmas, and we'll not broadcast anymore until after the first year, so definitely we want to say Happy New Year. There you go. All right, we'll take it back to the studio again. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we wish the best for everyone in Scott County. Good night, and back to the board. Jeff, you got it.